Want to know how to become a certified electrician? Electric dude here. I've been doing this trade for about 35 years now, so I can probably help you out a little bit. In order to become a certified electrician, it's going to require that you take a test and get licensed. Uh, in order to take this test, you'll have to provide documentation proving hours in the trade and who you've worked for, and they all want a little bit different kind of information. So you need to check with the local agency and see exactly what they require. That's usually the hardest part of the whole thing is gathering all that information they need. So you've paid your fee. That allows you to get the application, and you make the application along with all your documentation. If they determine that you're qualified to take the test, at that point you pay the fee for the test and set up an appointment. And the test is usually 3 hours, and it takes all of that. It's a tough test, so you need to be prepared for it. You need to pass it with 75% or better, and if you do that, then they'll issue a license. Then you're certified. So it takes it'll last you about 3 years. It'll last most states. That's the length. And during that 3 years, most of them require you to have a certain number of hours of continuing education in order to renew it the next time. So you need to make sure that you get that during that 3 year period. If you don't, you can always go through the expense and the trouble of taking the test again. I wouldn't advise that because unless you're really good at taking tests, because it is such a tough test. But either way, that's how it's done. It's a pretty simple process. If you're already an electrician and you got the education, it's very doable. And not all states require it, so you want to check on that. See if you even live in a state that needs a license. So I hope that helps you with your journey. Uh, if you're doing this, you're probably looking for a new career. So I would also let you know that in construction, uh, electricians in all trades, the work is very subject to the economy. And in 2008, when we had the big crash, construction got hit harder than most of the other divisions, the sections in the economy, and never has fully recovered. Depending on where you live, some places worse than others. I know I've spent a lot more time off of work in these last few years than I care to. It makes it very hard financially to survive through these lean times, and then save enough money to get through when you do work. So I've really gotten tired of the up and down stuff these last few years, and and the struggle that it causes. So I've been looking on alternatives, and I would recommend that you look at more than one thing yourself before you make a decision. Um, for myself, I thought working online would be the ideal situation for me. I've tried it several times over the years, and it's been a total failure. Never made a dime, not one dime. So I decided to try it again, and I was about to give up again, and I came across a program that has uh, surprisingly made money for me right off the bat. I couldn't believe it. So that's what I'm doing now, and it's smoothed things out a lot better. So I would recommend that you look at different things. And if you want to look at that, if you go to successwithjeff.com, you can click on the link or the button below and check it out. Uh, it's very worthy of at least a look at. And like I said, I'd recommend that you look at alternatives before you decide to jump in to anything. So check it out if you want. Whatever you decide, I hope I've helped you in that decision, and what to look for and what to do. So I wish you all the best. and we'll talk to you later.